Skatosis episode number 99, brought to you by OldDudeSkateCo.com. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Skatosis. I'm one of the hosts, Drew Domkis.
And I'm the actual host, Aaron Monty.
Yo, buddy, what's happening?
What's up, dude?
Skatosis is the condition of being consumed and obsessed with all things skateboarding.
Another great week of it.
And, dude, it's constant. I'm trying to load... I had to reboot this computer, so I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties in the background, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Episode 99 is here.
99, everyone.
The next one is number 100. We don't have a whole bunch planned for 100. I'm not going to be in town, actually, so we're going to do it the following week, but I would like to...
Where are you going?
I will be in Denver.
Denver, Colorado.
Denver, Colorado.
Second year in a row.
Second year in a row. This one is actually for a little bit of a job project, but I'm, of course, packing in an extra full day of skating with James. And
the board's coming.
Dude, he took the day off. And last time we only had a couple hours, but we're going to have like all Friday to skate the next week. So
nice. And you guys got a lot in for just a few hours.
We stayed at one park last time, but we're going to try to hit maybe 2-3 different parks and maybe, take, grill and take a break. You know what I mean? Just try to plan a whole day and not get too beat up.
Do you know, are they all in pretty close proximity?
Dude, you could, I think, throw rocks. You can roll a wheel and it'll end up in the bottom of a bowl at a park somewhere.
See, it's funny. This is what... outside of Wisconsin, this is what my friend Cole came back from Minnesota.
Right.
He said the same thing. He said you go 5-10 miles.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Park. Yeah.
Well, like our friends live in Louisville, and literally there was a park between their house and Starbucks that I drove by a couple times that I wasn't even ready to skate. I was just like, oh my gosh, there's an awesome
park again. Yeah.
And then I was going to, I ended up meeting up with James that day at a different place. We went to that Arvada or Arvada. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It had the big golden cutout with the shadow. That was cool.
I want to get there one of these years. 2 years in a row, and I'm not making that trip.
Dude, it's a fun spot. But yeah, so be out there for a couple days. So I'm
full week, almost a full week.
Well, 2 days on each end is driving. You know what I'm saying? So it's
sure.
like, we're not flying. We're gonna drive in. That way we have the car. We're taking a dog. We're just doing our thing.
Tuesday morning. Is Dawn coming?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
You weren't sure last time.
We weren't. Yeah, I wasn't gonna talk about it if that was the case. So.
Oh.
Okay. But yeah. So her dad's staying here, taking care of the dogs.
Sure.
We're taking Sweetie, so that'll be a road trip. But
so you'll be gone next weekend.
I will be gone next weekend.
Are you gonna be back Sunday?
No, I don't. That's what I'm saying. So we won't record next week. But what I want to do is sit down and probably record some bits with James. A little bit here and there. But I was wondering if maybe people want to chime in, wish us a happy 100th. Everybody, check us out, email us.
Yeah.
Go to the website. You can find us. It's easy to find us.
I'll just get a bunch of people. I'm going to Madison next weekend to see a friend of mine.
Are you gonna film it all? Like you only film like you hand somebody your phone. You never set up like a tripod or like. Well, actually, no, you do when you're out by yourself.
Yeah. Honestly, sometimes I hate those clips.
Do you?
Yeah, just because like the people that like I was talking about like Noah,
right?
Like the people that have someone around them all the time filming,
right? That
footage looks so sick. Like it's so different compared to like footage sitting, right? Because I can't always get like. If I want to do a line or something, I can't really get that in good...
of course.
And it's great, like, when you come out then...
Yeah, that's the thing about having somebody that's got a camera that's willing to follow and do stuff, If you're just out on your own or you're with a bunch of skaters, you might not necessarily have that person.
Right. I do a lot of my own filming.
I think about now looking at your clips, you do end up having it set up or on a tripod or something somewhere to catch the things, but it's because you're by yourself.
Yeah.
But
because all my friends moved.
I know, but like even when we're at the park together, I like just setting the tripod up to just catch the like. I know that I'm filming you with your phone, but I still have a copy of it on my tripod from a different angle or something.
Right.
Like so, we just skated just the other day. Right, I headed out to Oshkosh so that we could go hit the park in the morning, and
real early session.
It was an early session. It was warm and a lot of kids coming through. It was like. School class. I had
with
one clip. They all
nets.
walked right between me and the camera. I'm like,
course.
why are you guys walking through a skate park when there's grass everywhere? You guys got to struggle coming up the transition in the bank.
It's
weird.
I know they have such a hard. Just walk around the park.
There's grass everywhere. That didn't make a lot of sense.
It's so dumb that they.
But But so yeah, we just had a fun time skating different things. But man, I think the thing that probably caught my eye the most going through all that footage and clipping stuff up was you doing that crazy caveman down the stairs, man.
I didn't know you caught that one.
Oh yeah,
I thought we were just
No, I knew I had it going, so it was just like
I was like so not into that. Cole said it as a joke.
It was
like caveman
gnarly.
the 8, and I'm like, fuck, I guess so.
It was pretty gnarly, dude. Like I was not about to try something like that.
Yeah. Well, honestly, like you guys were right. You guys were saying like if you just land on it, it won't be bad.
Right.
And all the ones I didn't land just sucked because I'm just jumping down 8 stairs and like landing to my feet.
Right.
So like the one I landed on felt terrific because like all that impact was in the rollaway. Right?
Yeah. I mean, you got to roll away or else you're just going to keep getting compressed and smashed.
I got another one in mind.
Oh, yeah?
Down the 8. Mm-hmm.
Nice. I don't really see many people skating that thing. Those stairs are kind of steep.
The rail sucks.
I couldn't even firecrack it. Like, I was trying, but it's so steep that the board just kept getting stuck.
Yeah, you just go straight. Yeah.
But you guys were doing that thing where you're sliding down the thing on your butt. I couldn't get one, man. I couldn't land one.
We were just, I love just doing stupid shit.
Yeah, that was fun. But, so I had planned, not really planned, but I had prepared for that morning to talk about some skate stuff because I thought we were going to record that morning. Mm-hmm. But so I've been holding on to it, and when you and I talk, we're like, save it, let's talk about it on the show at least so we're not repeating ourselves again. But so since the last time we talked on the show, I fully sat down and watched that Polar video.
Yes.
Somewhere we blew it somehow, we blew it. At some point,
I don't remember.
At some point we blew it.
At some point we blew it,
I think that's what it was. The guy says it in the beginning.
We blew it, yep.
Dude, okay, so I watched that whole thing, and I swear, dude, I'm on Team Raj, where he says this is like video of the year.
Yes. Are you on? Would you get a Polar board? Are you down for Polar?
Oh, I might. I mean, I love Oski. I love some of these other guys. I don't really know their names. You don't really see them that much. Oski's probably the most recognized guy in the team.
There's Aaron Harrington. Mm-hmm. You saw his part too.
I saw them all. Yeah.
That beginning one where he back 50s at Kink Rail.
Yeah.
Is fucking gnarly. He has a board at Surf. Shape you might like. There's an 8.5 that I want to get.
Yeah.
And then there's I think it's an 8.8.
Okay.
But it kind of like the nose kind of comes to like a 6 or 7. I think you'd like that.
So it's definitely a shape though where it's not symmetrical.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I still got a couple of my boards left. I haven't got any plans to order new ones yet, so maybe we'll see where I'm at with Polar at that point in time, because there's lots of other boards that I figured I would buy if I didn't have my own.
Sure.
So Polar might be lower on the list.
That one I'm talking about, the 8.8, there's one in 8.5 that I might pick up next.
Oh, yeah.
They also at Surf just got in, did you see those Habitat Bob's Burgers collab?
Oh, no, I didn't.
They got
cool.
one where it's the wife of Bob's Burgers feeding a dog a cheeseburger.
Okay.
And the dog we just got, the paperwork says his diet is 1 cheeseburger. So I kind of want that. We finally gave him a cheeseburger yesterday.
That'd be funny if his name was Bob.
Oh, that would have been good.
And then that would be Bob's Burger.
We kept him at Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper's a good name. Mm-hmm. I like that. But yeah, so that Polar video, dude, it was kind of nonstop. There was so much footage. Like, I don't know if it was all one filmer, but there was just like barrage of clips. And I don't know, man, I loved everything about it because it was nonstop. You know, there wasn't a whole lot of, although there was little bits of like, not really skits, but just like miscellaneous, almost like shenanigans, like Beagle kind of stuff, but not really. Yet, I felt like I was like blasted with so many tricks.
Yes, and so many long lines.
There was
2 lines. Dude, that
one guy that just kept going, for blocks.
Yeah.
And then it finally ended with him just kind of going across a street. So like, it almost seemed like the whole thing was improv.
That last trick, didn't he like hit a stair set and then he like rolled into the road?
Yeah.
That's when you're at that point and you've done that long of a line and cars are there.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm riding in the street. I don't care.
You're like, I hope somebody's got the clip. I'm on my way to the hospital.
Yeah, I don't care what happened. Like, I'm done.
Yeah, so big fan of that video, dude. And Oski with his like alley-oop nose blunt on that ridiculous wall.
Insane. And you saw all those attempts?
Yeah, a lot of attempts. But then, I mean, the fact to have like your team and your filmer and your editor and everybody so stoked on it to put that part in your video twice. The beginning and the end.
Yes.
It just goes to show how gnarly that trick is.
Yes. How everyone understands how gnarly that trick is.
Yeah, because I mean there was a legitimate board slide in there. I mean, you hear it squeak. It barks.
The blunt. Yeah,
the blunt slide.
It barks. I like that.
Yeah.
My favorite, I did like Aaron Harrington's part. Oski, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Some names I didn't recognize that were really good.
But the thing about that video, like we even talked about, is there was hardly parts within the movie. It was just like barrage and then a name every now and then, right after they did a trick.
Well, what was really weird is, and I'm going to get his name wrong again. I cannot pronounce his last name. Nick Boss, Boss Barrasso.
Yeah.
Basario? Maybe that's it.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
His name came up 3 times.
That's what I mean. So it was weird.
Beginning, end of his part, and then there was like a part where he showed up again, and then there were some times where no names.
Maybe they're going to end up just like producing individual parts for each person separately. You know what I mean? That they just post like Oski's parts, like putting all his bits together or something.
Yeah, maybe, and then it comes out in that form.
Maybe. I mean, his part more or less seemed like the tries, like a rock,
Yeah,
my war. Almost.
It almost all kind of seemed a little raw, which I mean, again, I think we both liked that aspect of the rawness of like footage.
Absolutely. I love that. But it's like, why wasn't there a Thrasher photographer there? That should be a cover.
That blunt?
That alley-oop nose blunt.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That's so good.
Yeah, that's a really gnarly trick.
Okay, so now that I kind of did a little mini segue, we can finally talk about King of the Road finale.
Mini segue.
Mini.
No.
Now, get this, though. I watched it again, the finale last night, just to keep it fresh in my head. I could watch that episode I could watch over and over. It was a good one. So, King of the Road is officially over.
Yes.
Right?
And if you don't know who won, spoiler alert, turn the podcast off now.
Whatever. I mean, we're a spoiler show. We're not here to try to hold any...
That's true.
It's out there. It's not.
We're going to cut out when I say spoiler alert.
I'm just saying it's not a surprise anymore. It's out. Even Evan was like, the cat's out the bag.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to hide that.
Let's go back. I'm going to rewind for a second. Who do you pick to win, Aaron?
Oh God. I picked real.
Not that your pick was a bad one. It's just it was a wrong one.
It was wrong by 120 points.
I think they said 180.
Was it 180?
But dude, they could have gained those points just in that final bash, couldn't they? Weren't there points on that fire rail?
Yes.
Those were points.
Or even prior to that. Remember, all those challenges went to double points?
I know.
If they would have got one more of those...
It was close.
And
Zion was busting out 2 or 3 of those tricks on the fire rail. Yeah. But then so was Foy.
And that's...
But Kyle Walker was also in that mix. Mm-hmm. Who else from Element was in the fire? Nyjah. Dude, Fakey 50.
Switch 50.
That's what I meant. Switch 50?
Yep.
So, I mean, both of the winning teams were battling that fire rail.
Yes.
So,
yes,
I mean, it was so close.
Remember, didn't he get that nollie flip?
He did. Although, I don't know. I wonder, now that I think about it, I wonder if those points on the fire rail really counted towards the end. Because that wasn't... Actually, no, wait. That was not the finale. That was just the final stop.
That was the
They met 7 months later.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So, absolutely, those points counted.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So, really, just one... And it's like...
There were just no points.
I already picked real in the beginning, right? We picked prior to the mystery guest.
I picked MVP, too.
The first day?
Yeah, dude. I even said it on the camera. At one point, I was like, Evan's MVP for real. I called Element, and then I said Evan's MVP.
And again, I said it last week for the live. Mm-hmm. Why would I bet against Evan?
I don't know, dude.
That's my boy.
He literally ran that show, dude.
3,000 points.
He got MVP for the team, MVP overall. Felper's Choice.
Yep.
He got and he got the cover.
Yep.
Normally it's the whole team on the cover.
Yep.
And you can only kind of see a couple of dudes in their robes in the background, and you got Andy Roy looking like a devil.
They went with that for the cover.
Me too, but it's an awesome photo.
It's an amazing trick.
Wasn't that a 360 nose grab on that thing?
Back three nose on a
monster board.
Monster board.
Yeah.
Into the dirt.
So stylish too. Look at him in the air. I can't wait to see that cover. Like, I don't have that issue yet. It's probably coming this week.
Oh, that'll be good. And the little extra stuff in there.
All that stuff. I can't wait.
So Element 1.
It'd be badass if there was a poster of it inside it.
Yes. Yeah, that would be sick.
That would be cool.
Once the mystery guest, once I realized Jamie Foy was MVP for mystery guest.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Jamie and Evan.
I know, but
who are just going to stack points.
It's like the real team, as good as they showed up, right? Are they just like so bummed?
Oh,
180 points.
Dude, I bet Justin's hella bummed.
I would imagine.
He was fully into...
Okay, now how bummed is Nick Merlino?
Oh, God.
Now, what is up with him? Was he just like amped on coke? Is he just like a junkie now? He looks so blown out at that finale, so skinny and drawn out, and he's like wheeling his teeth in his face.
Oh, I didn't know
his
eyes
look sunken in. Dude, he looks like he's on something that night, and not like an Evan Smith on mushrooms. This dude looks like he's on some meth or something.
Yeah.
He did not look healthy.
I don't know. He doesn't seem like that. I mean, I don't know.
He just didn't seem healthy.
Yeah.
And then when he went up and like hugged his grandpa, and he's just like out of it.
That was his dad.
It was his dad. I thought it was oh yeah, senior.
That was his dad,
he said
yeah.
But it was just like, I don't know, man. I would like to know what's up with. He just seemed a little strung out on something.
Yeah.
Everybody seemed cool about it. Nobody seemed to be like. I mean, he wasn't like out of control. He just looked so gaunt. Like he was just fading away. It was weird.
Yeah, just out of it.
How about how like, so we finally got to see him realize that all those points were for nothing.
He took it pretty well.
What did he say though on the mic? He's like, "My soul was crushed."
Yeah, that was heavy. Jeez.
But so that's the kind of guy whose soul is crushed and then completely turned around with a poker table that's got a logo on it, King of the Road. He was so hyped on that.
Dude, he left. He thought the guy was taking it from him.
Where are you taking that?
Okay, so this is what I'm going to say. Mike Sinclair, let's give him a break. He's at the point now where he's worried any gift he gets is being taken away as a joke.
Oh, dude.
He is punked way too much.
And Mike Sinclair is...
He just loves it.
He does, but he thinks it's like a weird strategy, and he just keeps coming in last. He's going to need to change his game up.
Look, they're going to... And you know what? I saw an ad from Foundation after the episode came out.
Yeah.
And it was... I'm pretty sure it was Nick Merlino, like, laying on the ground after getting hurt or something. And it said, like, always in last place.
Always in last.
So, I mean, I like... Because Foundation is the underdog. Right?
They're the
underdog
cornerstone,
team.
the foundation.
That's true. That's true.
Now, I think I thought Cole Wilson got a little robbed with that trick, dude.
What the fuck was that?
What was the name of that one? Was that the Nar?
Yeah, Nigel's Nar.
Nigel's Nar. And what's his name? Tyson got it with the triple kink burial.
Body burial.
Which was awesome.
Gnarly.
But even he was like, huh?
All of them.
Dude, rock to fakie on a rail?
Who decided that? Was that Burnett?
The judges. I mean, whoever. They picked it.
Because I've never seen anything like that.
And he looked sad, and everybody was like, huh? And Tyson's like, all right, whatever.
But even Tyson was like, dude, I thought you had it.
I think everybody thought that was Cole's.
See, some of these I almost...
That's an NBD.
Yeah, for sure.
Somebody's done a kink rail body burial before.
Yes.
Although Nigel wouldn't.
No, Nigel wouldn't do... Has Nigel ever done a body burial?
I'm sure he's done it. But I'm just saying, dude, that should have been Cole's trick. But at the same time, that was also the setup, though, to get Tyson pro. They worked it in. They kept him up at the mic. Would you like it? We got a special challenge for you. So they did work it into it, and that was a gnarly trick. He deserved it for sure. Yes. But I thought Cole had it.
Yeah, didn't Tyson also win like gnarliest slam?
No, that was Jaws.
Oh, it was Jaws. Yeah. Tyson was up for that one though for the rail.
Yeah, to the ribs. But no, Jaws got another trophy, dude. Every time he wins. He's
something. A winner.
Jamie Foy, two trophies.
Times. Yep.
So he's
They're
on a
winners.
They're winners. But you know what I thought was weird for the best transition trick? I mean, Evan Smith, 100%. I still don't understand how that's 540. It's a backside alley-oop 540, but he comes in fakie. So it almost seems like it's the alley-oop turns it almost more than 540. It's like 620.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he goes up alley-oop.
But again, transition's weird.
It is. So I'm just saying it's a little goofy. But what I thought was weirder than that is that Nick Merlino's trick was up from the running.
How is Nick... Okay.
The fly out to... That was like everybody involved.
Everyone had to do that.
That was not...
This is why I think that was chosen for Foundation. Because none of those dudes
guys
are hitting transition.
You're probably right, actually. Yeah.
That's what I saw that, and I'm like, that's probably the only one they tried.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Maybe Axel. Axel's got tranny.
But he's the mystery guest. I don't think it can count for mystery.
I think they can still win. Yeah, I think they can still win.
Who was their guest?
Axel.
Oh, Axel's all over transition.
Yeah, but I don't think any of those dudes
maybe not.
Transition.
Maybe you got a good point there because I was like, why is that even in the running?
I thought that was strange too.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool. It was, that's a gnarly trick and everything.
It's a gnarly trick, but like
he obviously doesn't do that,
Yeah.
You can't do that
Yeah,
trick,
man, maybe that's because they never do that.
I thought the addition of the Peace Stone Award going to Rhino, dude, I thought that was awesome.
Oh, well done.
Like that was to see everybody pulling for Peace Stone. I wish I was way more familiar with him when he was alive. There's unfortunately such a huge stretch of time that I'm not involved in skateboarding that was all this Peace Stone era that I just wasn't that intimate with until after the fact.
He's also he's behind the scenes, right?
That's what I mean, but it's like to see all these skaters have this B-roll with Peace Stone is so cool. And to see Kyle Walker do that frontside flip over that fire rail with the Peace Stone grip tape.
Yes.
That was so cool. But to do the whole thing with the bell pepper beer and just everybody and then getting Rhino in there to just because he's a road dog too. I loved every little bit of that. It's like there's so much emotion. There's so much. Everybody's just yelling forever. You get Andy Roy, Peace Stone, just the way that they yell and just so much love, man. So much love.
Impacted so many people.
Yeah.
He was there for a lot of things.
Yeah, so that was just gnarly. I mean, that was it was emotional for everybody. I thought.
I guess the one thing I knew about Peace Stone, prior to prior to all of this, is he had a thing with beer chicken.
Yeah,
he'd put a beer in a chicken.
Yeah,
I remember that years and years ago.
Or serving up the meat on a board.
Yeah,
I mean, there's all kinds of little traditions that he had brought in, but
and I knew about he's got that whole park with the grill.
Yeah, Lower Bob's.
Yep.
But I knew about Brew-Ray and all that stuff, but I didn't fully put the two together that's who died when I found out it was him. You know what I mean? Because I always saw that little the burp logo with him in the beginning. So I mean, I always knew about that, but man. I didn't put it together.
And
so
seeing
much.
Seeing that last one that came out after was a little rough. I'm like, this is the last one I'm going to see.
Yeah. But now it's now who's going to be the next road dog? Like Sinclair's probably up for it or something. At this point, somebody's.
Yeah, that's rad. That's
doesn't have to be a photographer. I mean, it could be anything. I would imagine the ultimate road dog award for that year.
Right. And Rhino for sure. That's almost like a lifetime achievement.
Yeah.
Dude, Rhino's been doing it hard
for the longest time. I've always been like, man, I wish I had I would love Rhino's job.
Yeah.
He skates a little, just like me. Films and videos, mostly photography. I was like, I wish I was in the zone, or if I lived in that area, I wish I was in the mix. You know what I mean?
You want that trophy. You can admit it.
It's for the trophy.
Yeah. It's for the praise. It's for the attaboys.
It's for all that. It's just to be buddies with all these awesome skaters.
I know. Yeah. I know. Drink a beer out of a pepper.
That would be cool.
I was going to say pipe.
100 episodes in almost, I'm starting to get some feedback on Instagram and things about people dude, I'm on board. Thanks for your podcast. It's inspirational.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the last few weeks I've gotten a couple, so that's really cool. So
awesome.
I'm stoked to at least have that kind of inspiration on our audience.
Absolutely. And I love seeing people older dudes coming back into it and getting that vibe
for
back.
Sure. I love being able to inspire even some of these older dudes that have been skating to maybe even progress a little more, because I love the progression.
Or even there's some Appleton dudes that now have pictures of skating. They want to push it.
Yeah,
more.
I love it. I want to see it all. But it's even as I go, I mean, I could easily just stop progressing and be comfortable with the handful of tricks that I have comfortably and just keep getting them more and more smoother. But I feel
oh my
goodness. I just feel there's so many more tricks in me that I haven't even tried yet that I want to do.
You say that you'd be happy with it.
I wouldn't.
But we have so many people come by that you just get stoked on everything.
For sure.
You're like, I want to try that. I want to try that.
I know, I keep on trying these no-comply tail slides, and they're getting easier. I can get in and out of them way easier than I ever could at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
But it's I love now trying different variations. Now I try that one over the hip into the other side. I'd like to get that cleaner. Those are a little, I had a couple makes, but they're sloppy.
Yeah.
I would love to pop up a full no-comply smack down the tail, or,
You were taking that a lot, just kind of grazing with your leg.
Yeah.
Pushing it forward with your leg.
I was trying. I'm trying to do a legit no comply. Where it actually hits your knee.
I still can't do.
It's
just
tricky.
On flat.
Dude,
yeah, they're really tricky.
And it takes a long time to get good at them. So I just keep trying them. They're fun. I can't really do them on flat. It's hard. Consistently.
You can do them better than me.
Well, because I try them. I don't ever see you try them.
Oh, I try them. And then I get shinners, and then I don't try them.
It helps with the knee pad. Because I actually hit it with a knee.
Yeah, I'm going to start wearing soccer pads.
Yeah,
shin guards.
I've got some in the barn.
I'm not going to wear them. I'm lying.
I got them at Goodwill just in case one time.
Oh, man, I feel like I'm going to sneeze again.
Yeah, I know. I see that. Here's a paper towel.
Here we go.
Look at that.
On the show.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I got 99 problems and Aaron's one.
Oh, God. Cut this out.
But, yeah, so I'm going to keep on progressing. I don't see myself being the kind of guy that just carbs only, you know? I got to just always try a grind. I always got to try something new or I don't know.
Something new. And I think, I think we really push each other every time.
Every time.
We're always wanting to do something different or fun.
I always want to see you try newer things, and then you end up doing something completely different that you've been doing that I wasn't even thinking of. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. You know what I mean? Like,
I know. I always get into something else.
I know, but I always want to see you do something, and then you're like, holy crap, you're just a barrel jumped over. You know, like it's always something awesome. Like you just all of a sudden caveman down a friggin' stair set.
Dude.
I'm like, what the hell, dude?
Dude, I love doing fun things. It's always like fun things that people don't usually do.
No, because like, as much as I want to get on your case for not standing up on that backside 50 when we all three went.
Oh God, I did not want to see that footage.
But like, so I can nitpick on that, but then all of a sudden you bust out the caveman. I'm like, oh, it's all good.
It's
all
now,
good.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I don't even care. It's just all so fun.
Yeah, it's all so fun.
So fun. And that was fun.
It's funny,
skating with
like,
Cole was cool too.
Yeah, I missed him. I can't believe he drove from Minnesota Thursday morning at like 2 a.m.
Straight to the park.
Great.
Beat you there.
Yeah, by the way, you and him don't live in Ashcan. I live 10 minutes away. Beat me to the park.
Yeah, we're fully skating by the time you got there.
I didn't even get a coffee yet. You guys were there already.
It's true. I had my thermos. I was there. What did I get there?
What did I do?
8:15. You slept in.
Alarm. Yeah.
You know.
Always.
The same old.
Always.
Okay, so we're talking about new stuff a little bit, right? Let's talk about
new.
The
new shit.
You just brought me some new product today.
Yes.
I'm going to be, first time, I'm popping my cherry on 2 products.
Yes.
Maybe today, definitely this week. Maybe I'll set it up today.
Ones I've been running for a while.
Dude, okay, Bronson bearings are new for me because I've always been running Bones Reds.
Mm-hmm.
But brand new Gons Classic Spitfire wheels, 60 millimeter.
With the flower logo. 60, yes.
Dude, I'm looking for. They look so nice. They got flowers on the backside.
First
it says
Spitfires.
Classic, first Spitfires ever. First Bronsons ever. So I'm looking forward to trying that.
Get ready to go fast as fuck.
I can't wait. It's gonna make my all my tricks a little faster.
I got a pair too. Still at Surf. I had to get shoes first. I'm more interested in seeing you ride the 60s than me. I think it's going to be easier for me. That's funny. That's what Vinny said too. He's like, you got the 60s too?
Because it's a big step up for you from 53.
53,
right?
Yeah. The largest I've ever done is 50. 54 is what I like.
A millimeter isn't that big, really, when you think about it. But,
no, not at all.
But I'm going from 56 to 60.
Yeah.
So it's almost the same.
Yeah. I mean,
yours
is still a 4 jump. Mine is, what, a 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a jump.
When
I first met you, you rode a 7 millimeter.
Yeah. Yeah, those wheels were tiny.
The difference between them. I remember you, I think you blew out the bearing because the wheel rubbed off or something. It was like...
Dude, there was one time, and I wish I could find this footage. I don't know if it got filmed, but there was one time I was doing a trick, and all 4 wheels came off. Landed the trick, right?
Yeah.
All 4 of them just popped. I still have those wheels.
Yeah.
And the size of those are probably like under a 20.
Yeah, that's nutty.
Okay,
so that was an interesting about that Polar video because everybody in that team seemed to be riding big old cruiser wheels.
Yes,
except for
wheels.
That one dude who had tiny wheels. It was such a weird contrast of like everybody on these big fat wheels, and then here comes Aaron blowing through with his little just barely bearing covers.
Oh man, see, I could never do it now.
I know. Even Rips, when he was first coming around here, he was riding tiny little wheels that were just burning out, but I think he's got bigger ones.
I mean, it's when you're a kid and you don't really have money for
it.
I mean,
of course.
we don't have money for it now.
No.
Yeah, you just wear it out, you run it. My boards used to be so thin.
But so, like, I've been riding the wheels I have right now for quite a while. I got them from that Ollie crate, so it's probably, I've been riding them at least a year.
I would say so,
and they were 56s brand new. I can't imagine they're less than 55. Like, I don't think I wear my wheels down that much.
No, not really. But you're not.
You gotta like bomb hills and like it's all about power sliding.
That's why I wanted 60s.
Yeah, because you have some space.
I fry mine.
Although Cole last week, when we skated with him the other day, he had a flat spot on one of his wheels and he was struggling for a while and he could hear it. He wasn't saying much after you showed up, but in the morning when it was just him and I, he was kind of like bummed that he didn't change his wheels out.
Oh, really?
You could hear it. It was like.
He just stopped talking when he saw me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he remembers how small your wheels were. He's like, I got nothing on Aaron.
No, we didn't. Dude, we've only known each other. It's weird. I was thinking about that after he left, because he was only in town for 2 days. We've only known each other, I think, like 3 years.
Oh, okay.
And it feels like...
You met him after we met.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I always thought you guys knew each other.
No.
It's an Oshkosh thing.
Yeah, and the weird thing is he was getting... he was sponsored by Avalia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Oh. And I get, like, he knows Hunter.
Yeah.
From, like, the Avalia days.
Dude, I did not know that at all.
Weird connection. So the story is, I guess he was skating a contest one time, maybe in... I think it was Fond du Lac, maybe, and he either got first or second in the contest, and Tim came up to him and like asked him if he wanted to ride for him.
Nice.
And I honestly can't remember how we met. I think Cole said something. Maybe he said it Thursday, or maybe the last time I saw him when he was leaving. But I think I was skating street in Oshkosh, and I either came up to him or he came up to me, and like. From that day alone, we're like, oh, this is like, we're both into skating. Right. And it's crazy how many friends I've made through skating since moving to Oshkosh.
Tell me about, dude, how many friends have I made through skating living out here in the middle of nowhere?
True.
Years, like a decade after moving here, all of a sudden I know like 70 skaters. Or, like, it's crazy.
Once we started and the whole thing of just like skating constantly, it's just been like nonstop.
It's literally our own, I mean, it's a scene. We're just growing a scene.
Yes. The community.
For sure. I mean, I'm looking forward to today. We've got Cody on his way out here. While we're recording, he wants to meet in the barn.
I can't believe how much he's still skating.
I know. I'm a little nervous because of the mosquitoes out here. This year is ridiculous. And so I'm hoping that like they don't affect us because I don't know. I don't know if they're going to like the sweat more. Or, I'm a little nervous. But, dude, before we venture out to skating, I got to talk about two things. All right. Primitive has got a new guy, Trey Williams. Did you see his intro part?
I did.
Those videos, man, to have that as your intro part, can you imagine? That team is so stacked. P-Rod's got a trick in there. Everybody on that team.
How old is that footage?
Who cares, dude? It's so beautifully shot.
I know,
everything is so good.
Hurt.
I know.
Yeah.
But Frankie Villani, everybody on that team, and now this new guy, Mr. Casual. How did they get more casual?
You've seen Trey Williams.
I have, but he's a perfect fit for Primitive.
Yes. But I mean, when Kader was on,
I know,
super smooth.
I know. I mean, there's so many guys out there that are just like, it's so casual.
That's this. I mean, it's the smoothest team out there.
So yeah, I just wanted to like just say congrats to Trey Williams for getting on that team. That's like you talk about being asked to get on Real. How about getting asked to be on Primitive?
True. Yeah, but I mean, Real is, that like legacy
real.
Team.
No, I get that for sure. Okay, so the other thing that
that's why I chose Real.
Yeah.
Kyle Walker and Zion.
Dude, it was a solid chance. Just not up against
enough.
Evan and Jamie.
Not enough. So now Element goes next year.
Is that how it goes? They automatically go in?
I think so, because they try to repeat, and then if you win it 3 times, you're done.
That's why we didn't get Birdhouse this year.
Yeah, Birdhouse or Zero. They've both won it.
Both 3 times.
I think that's actually how it's gone. Is 0-3, Birdhouse 3, and now we're on this year.
That makes sense. Dude, Element.
Does it, though? Those are 2 fucking good teams.
How does Element win with so much, like they had so much going for them, and Nyjah was like a sideline, like a footnote.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. With all the other great skaters they have.
As good as Nyjah is, he was really not like...
But this
that he wasn't gnarly, it's just he wasn't the focus.
Right.
At all.
But this kind of just... It shows you Nyjah... He already doesn't really like traveling, right?
Yeah,
he likes staying... This shows you Nyjah's so good. He can like produce footage, right? Yeah. But he doesn't like... He's not like... It doesn't look like he's really like searching. Like...
No.
Like Evan, they're hungry, right? They're going.
Yeah, he's not total skate rat. There's more Prodigy.
Yeah. He'll produce the footage on his own time.
You know what I like though is the dynamic with Tyson and his mom and sister, or whoever that was.
Yeah,
like just him going pro and him like, I must reek so bad. And she's like,
he asked them if they wanted weed.
You need weed? You got weed?
Yeah,
of course. I mean, it just seemed perfect.
Does Tyson have weed on him right now?
That was the best. And he's like, yeah,
of course.
Yeah, that was
fat bag, by the way.
Yeah, you know what? I did kind of feel for him though, to have all that cake in your dreadlocks, dude.
Oh God,
that was.
Oh God!
It's how long has that been filmed ago? And like that, he's probably still has cake in there.
Oh,
We were
he wanted what's all he wanted? A shower.
Yeah, clean his hair, clean. He said.
Oh God.
But dude, we were at a party here, and there was glitter tossed in my hair, and it stayed in there forever.
Oh, I remember.
You remember
the
that, right?
Party. Yep.
Yeah, I got hit with it before I could put on my hat, and it just got in my. It was on my scalp. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was a fucked up party. Yeah. That glitter sucked.
Okay, so what happened yesterday, and I've only seen just tiny highlights, and I want to see more and more footage of it, and I just hope they put out I wish there was a full stream of everything.
It's going on all weekend.
Is this dime challenge?
Yes.
But you know what I'm saying? I wish that I hope that I could see 7 hours of it later. You know what I mean? How they do the park series, you get the whole semis.
Yes.
I'm hoping for some sort of mass.
I'm surprised ETN doesn't have it.
I know. I wish they did too.
But it seems like Dime's doing this straight Dime website. They're handling all of it.
Hey, and good for them. And they're probably trying to compete with ETN. Trying to get the eyeballs. But so this guy, who's putting up the $1 million? Dime?
Oh yeah, Dime in DC.
That is a gnarly purse for 4. Is that for 4 contests?
I don't think it's $50,000 each, right?
Dude, I just seen Louis with $250,000 check. Kader $250,000 check.
Oh, I
think it's 4.
I think Weck got 50 for the. I thought that check was $50,000 for.
Maybe they split it up differently, but yeah. I saw Kader with a $250,000 check for that drop.
He's so young too,
right? So that can set you up forever.
Mm-hmm. So the contest, funnest contest out there.
Mm-hmm. It looks so fun.
One was the tail drop one off the pyramid,
and that's what Kader got. And it looks. I'm looking at it right here. It looks like they stepped it up about 5 feet on top of where it started.
Does it have the height on there?
I don't see it now. They show this guy holding his hands up, it's almost like man ramp to maybe show the height.
Oh no! Everyone did that at the end. Mm-hmm. Everyone in the crowd did. This is the praying thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they're he's dropping from a.
And he had on those crazy wrecking ball sunglasses.
You wear ridiculous sunglasses while you do the contest,
right? And that's where TJ Rogers started with those hearts.
No, that was Copenhagen.
Oh, that's right.
Copenhagen.
That was what I did see on. Did you see that on ETN?
Stop wearing those.
Did you see that on ETN?
Yes,
Copenhagen hangover.
This is what I didn't like. 12 minutes only.
Yeah. Yeah, because, dude, you're
last year they gave me days.
Because you're partying hard. This camera guy forgot his camera.
Yeah, but last year they gave me days of. It's the complaint every week.
Yeah,
I need more.
I hear you. Did you watch it all though? You didn't even. Did you ever go back and watch the driveway pour?
No, I don't care. I'll say it. I don't care. I saw Josh Matthews post, and I love Josh Matthews.
I was just saying because Brian Anderson. That's all.
Yeah. I mean,
I guess you don't love Brian that much.
I love Brian. I can get Brian elsewhere.
Okay, so Kader wins the diamond, the pyramid challenge.
I wish I knew the height.
Louis wins because he did a monster frontside 180 over that.
Wally 180.
Was it a Wally?
He went up the volcano.
I thought it was just a 180.
He went off the volcano, so kind of wallied off it like a tranny.
I gotta look again then. I thought it was just a 180.
No, but he aired out over the thing.
What's up? Did you see the clip where the one dude's getting caught on fire?
No.
One of these guys with the safety. I don't know if it was all planned, but he's on the thing after a guy did a trick, and he's doing some dance, and then they kick the fire on. And
because the fire thing kicks on after they land a trick.
Dude was standing there and got lit up, and they had to hit him with the fire extinguisher.
I didn't see that.
The clip said he's okay, and he's standing up, but he literally got covered in fire.
Fuck. That fire rail though too. Cole burned his hand.
Dude, that was gnarly.
Why would you go?
Because he was drunk. He didn't even think that they were skating that thing. They came in loaded out of the van. They even said, oh, the Cole's drunk.
Oh, was he?
Before he did the thing.
I thought he said it was stupid to try, because he tried over the rail 50.
Yeah,
and he got
clipped.
caught. Yeah.
Right. But the guys were saying, oh, Cole's drunk.
Oh, I guess I missed that.
I mean, none of them thought they were doing a challenge.
No, they thought they were done.
Especially the foundation team. The other two teams were like, oh, let's get this.
Dude, the foundation team was
they were ready to go to
this.
take a nap.
Yeah, they're like, we don't want to do this.
They thought it was the award show.
I don't. First of all, it's already. What was it, a 14 or something? It was
big. Dude.
It was a big set of stairs.
It was a big.
And then they lit the rail on fire.
And that was cool because they set it up with a gas line. It wasn't just fluid.
No, it wasn't like they sparked it nonstop.
It was like the grill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
That was
so
crazy.
Louis wins the volcano challenge.
Yeah. So what else is there's a wall ride?
A shod.
Was that a shod? Did he get the front side
19 foot. Dude. 19-foot wall
Was
ride.
it the front side one? Because I saw a clip with a bunch of dudes doing it.
Yeah, it was the front side one.
So good.
I just saw a picture of it where he's in the middle. Fucking Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I don't know how you stay on that.
It's like those cess slides, too. He's just up there sliding.
Yeah, you're just kind of sliding.
Looks so cool.
So 19 feet on the...
What's the fourth event then? The downhill today? The downhill ramp?
Yep. The launch ramp into the downhill.
So the thing with WEC on that disc was just an extra event?
Well, they do that one every year too, where they
but that wasn't,
you push each other off.
Right. But that wasn't part of the $250,000
Gladiator challenge.
I'm just saying it wasn't a $250,000 battle.
I don't think maybe the check. It was. I'm pretty sure. I thought that there was 80% sure
main
it
events.
Was $50,000.
That's what it said on their website. I thought.
I'm not sure. I would check WEC's account because he was holding the check in the picture.
I'm just saying. Oh, they're starting to show stuff here. But let's see the Glory Challenge. So
and then the game,
like right here, $1 million cash prize, and the events right here: wall ride challenge.
Oh, I didn't see these pictures.
Yeah.
The speed one.
Speed challenge.
And the
then
speed one was
the Gladiator
right.
challenge,
mm-hmm.
and then the Pyramid challenge. But then there's also Volcano. So there's 5
and
of
the
them.
Game of Skate, which
I'm just saying I don't know how they're all broken down.
Yeah.
If 2 of them are $250,000, they must have split up the other ones a little bit differently.
And the Gladiator, that check was $50,000.
Okay,
so that was part of it.
That's just so much cash, dude, to win.
Hella amount of cash.
So crazy.
For Kader to do a tail drop,
right?
And
Street League is $100,000, right? If you win one of those,
I think it is. Yeah.
So this is like winning 2.5 street leagues.
That's fucking.
That can just set you up as a pro skater for so long if you do it right.
And Kader being so young.
That's what I mean.
And
I wonder if he can even access it all. He's so young.
Yeah.
It's like got to go on a trust to his parents or something.
Yeah,
probably. How does his parents let him do that?
I don't know.
Does he have guardians with him, or does he just go ahead, you're off with Death Wish, have fun?
I think it.
Or Spitfire and Bronson, whoever's footing the bill. They're all so. Baker. Dude, all his brands are so happy.
Oh yeah, he's fucking killing it.
Yeah.
And everyone loves Kader.
Yeah.
The Game of Skate. I didn't see any of that footage.
I haven't seen that either.
That
but
one, that one was live at 1 p.m. yesterday.
But I saw spoilers that Disarma won.
Disarma won. Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Highly surprised.
I want to see that. I
thought Ashad. Did you ever see that Instagram of Ashad?
Yeah, where he's just killing it right there on the
flat
cobblestone.
ground. He's like talking. He's like, you're trash.
Yeah, and he's got a jacket and those like.
I love those.
And he's so good, pressure flipping everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's how you remember that one with Pop-Tart, where he was like, that famous video where the camera zooms in. He's like, his style trash. His
oh yeah,
you remember that one?
Yeah.
That was the start of because he played him. I think the first year.
I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's got a weird it's almost like an inside joke on a bunch of that stuff. You just kind of got to be in the know in that scene. It's getting bigger.
That one with Pop-Tart
bigger.
Blew up though to viral because people thought that was other shit. They didn't know that had to do with Game of Skate.
I wish I was there, and because I'm not, I want to see all that footage. Give it to me.
Honestly, though, that's not that far.
It's not that far.
Montreal.
Just gotta go.
It's like a 22, 23.
Right. Well, I say we go.
I was in Toronto.
I know.
I was halfway there.
Not even at the right time.
Not even close to the right time.
All right. Well, dude, everything else is just so awesome with life.
Yes.
And
everything's amazing.
I want to go skateboard. Hopefully we can skate for a decent amount of time.
These fucking
we always say that, and then we're out there just sweating shirts out, and it's all good.
Well, the only concern today is mosquitoes.
Yeah.
They're horrific.
But we'll make do.
So,
dude, 99 episodes.
99, dude.
Love it, man. Thanks for sticking it out with me. High five.
Wow.
100 episodes coming up next.
Thanks for the support from everyone.
Yeah, in 2 weeks, look for episode 100. If you want to chime in, man, if you guys want to say anything, get on the show, send us an email. Drew@skatosis.com is probably the easiest way to get in touch with us.
And I'm at Monty Twice on Instagram.
There you go.
Thanks.
I was like, how is that Instagram? If you want to send an audio file, don't do it that way.
No, don't do it that way.
If you want to give us a shout out on Instagram, that'd be fun.
DM me a video.
There you go.
There it is.
I would put it up in our feed if we had a bunch of listeners chiming in. I don't want to say too much because then when nothing happens, then it's like,
yeah, that's true.
But dude, let's go get it. Love you.
Love you, dude.
Love skateboarding.
Love skateboarding. 99 people.
99. Done.
In the can. Thanks. Bye.
Old Dude Skate Co.